Hello, people of the Tinterwebs, YouTube Transforms community, and the Facebook community. I hope you're all well. This is my thoughts and haul for Auto Assembly 2014. It's a bit late. I did try and record this on Friday, but my mic was because I'd used the mic from the laptop and not the webcam. So yeah, half an hour, literally about 20 minutes of what was a half an hour recording. Ended up being all. So this is round two, and I'm going to try and make it short and not me waffle on so much. But I hope you're all well. It's a week since Auto Assembly. I've got a buzz still, but very much the blues are setting in, so they're working in, so they're contradicting each other on a daily basis. So, but I've had time to really shuffle through all the plastic I got and just really be a big kid and transform everything again, and yeah, be all exciting. And again, just check out all the hauls and thoughts on YouTube, which again, it's come alive, but it does this time of year since it's been quite dead over the past 6-7 months. Auto Assembly, the best one. 2014, the best Auto Assembly in the 3 years I've been going by far. Second year was very different. It wasn't like amazing like the first year, but then the third year just overshadowed the first year. But the second year was very scattered, very sparse, very not alone, but what's the word? It just felt very different, very patchy, blotchy in bits, and very much my own person finding me legs for last year, making sense. Maybe that's the best way, putting it into a schema, if you will. So the third year very much settled in. Felt like I knew a lot more acquainted with a lot more people through the obviously help of the YouTube and Facebook. I spoke to people in the third year that I've seen over the 2 years, but never really had much to do with. Sammy and Barry Shaw, managed to really talk to them. Only met Barry for a brief bit, but I hope you're well, bud. And hope you had a good weekend. Sammy, school good one for a row. Known him for the 2 years, he was like really my first sort of person I started watching on YouTube. But I'd met him over the course of 2 years, but only really brief paragraphs and sentences, hi, how do you doing, that kind of kerfuffle. But we had a good little debate at the bar with a group of us, and felt like I really got to introduce myself to Sammy. So Sammy, a great guy anyway, you always have been. So it was great to finally meet Sammy and talk to him, and hope you had a good weekend yourself. As always, my little trio, John, Sam and Tony were there. They were the first there. Again, I had a laugh with them. Got to speak to Tony a lot more this year, where last year he was very then everywhere. It was like my turn. I'm in queue this time, so got to manhandle a Triptychon that he got, and I hope you're buzzing off that, mate, because it looks awesome. I think it's the first time I've ever really manhandled a Triptychon. Also manhandled a Gigatron, which was Beast Wars, was totally unexpected. But one of the girls there had one on the bar on Saturday night, which was awesome, and yeah, I do want one. Ben, Juice, Ben and Rob spent probably a lot of the weekend just floating around the dealer tables with them, having a good catch on from last year actually. He's such a good man. Rob too. Rob was on fire. And then Ben for his awesome Monstructor purchase is just insane. I've got the whole thing on film, so expect that later on. But Sam and John, again, met them first year, and they've always been good lads. Had a good laugh with them. Even the missus had a good, was really getting in with everyone on the Saturday night talking. Dave, again, Dave Mence, as you all know, Smith now. Had a good little conversation with him. Took the missus. Stu. He brought all the Grimlocks. Brilliant what you've done with them vest tops, Miss Grimlock, Little Grimlock. Absolutely brilliant. Keep that up. Superb. And as always, it was good to catch up with him. Just a superb set of people. You can't go wrong with anyone. Again, Rob, Tom, good conversation. Rob, I've got my victory, me Takara box set out. I will catch up on them all, so I kid you not. Tom was good to talking about his conventions, Judge Dredd and stuff like that. Send me the link. Suit, remember we talked about? Yeah, cool. Monkey, the daddy, as I call him, he's just absolutely a gentleman. He's all absolutely brilliant. Convention itself didn't falter, couldn't falter. Just said I was going to involve myself in a lot more, go to the panels and stuff like that, but never did. Never ever did. Stayed for the third party panel, which was, I think, a lot of people really stayed there. It was in the main hall, so some interesting stuff to be coming out on the limelight. Excuse me. Dealer tables were fantastic. However, I found myself not wanting, like I have done over the past 2 years, not wanting like over the past 2 years. I found myself very much in limbo after the main purchases on the Saturday morning, and then was just and everything. Bit disappointed actually, because there wasn't an awful lot of sort of like Takara and United stuff there. I really had in mind of catching up on a lot of me generation stuff. I really wanted Skids and the Waspinator. Even like the Goldfire and Dreadwing recolours, but not one of them. Never seen any of them. Obviously, they had the more up to date waves, the Rat Trap, the Starscream, Scoop, but they sort of fell short of like, it's not I could hit or miss on them. But really wanted like Scares, obviously Lost Light and blah blah. But I got what I wanted. I got a majority of what I wanted, and some of them which was just like impulse buy and totally shit buy. And Ben could tell you about that. And one non-transformer purchase, which is unusual for me because normally I don't waver off the path too much. But I got this, and it was awesome. It was good. It was a good peer pressure buy, if you could say. It was like, your little devils appeared, and Ben, Ian, and John, Sam. You're not to blame. But it was awesome, and I'm glad I done it, and it could be, like I said, the start of something beautiful, something a different line path to take. So many of you I didn't meet, so many of us I not wish, but I'll get around to you, I'm sure, whether it be Facebook, YouTube, or next year, we'll have a good chat. I hope all you guys enjoyed it as well. I'd like to say a big thanks as well. I'm going to show you this start off, just to get the haul off the road. To the tech specs, Nick Hardy, I believe it is. He is the photographer, auto assembly. Absolutely smashing bloke. Really, really talented in sort of like graphics and effects type thing. And he come up with this. Now I don't know if you can see it. Oh, sorry, I'm utter crap when it comes to cameras. Tech specs, Antronus, brilliant. People, if you've got one of these, like, they're brilliant. And hopefully, word has it that it could be like a bit of a trading card game for next year, maybe. That would be fantastic. Exclusive trading card, and it's a great way of, again, acquainting yourself with people, swapping cards and this and that. I just think the idea would be absolutely brilliant, especially to bring to auto assembly as an exclusive, whether it be an exclusive toy or not. What am I talking about? We want an exclusive toy and trading card game. Yeah, brilliant. Let's get on to the haul, because I'm thinking starting to go off to think of, I'm rabbiting a bit too much now. I say I got what I want. I got a few impulse buys, one ship buy, one awesome buy. Loved it. It was brilliant. Let's start with paper. I got a few posters. Let's start with the big one. Lovely. Off one table, I got the females. This was, I think, a Dark Cybertron cover. Don't know what issue it was, but it's got Fembots. I love me Fembots. Got Windblade, Noska, Chroma. It's even signed, but I can't really make out who signed it. I think it's Million something. I'm crap with names, so. But seeing this, there's no hesitation on it because I love the female side of Autobots. We need to see more of them. Keep them going. This is framed. Brilliant. Next one. Let's show you a few more off Nick. He was coming around with these like. He had a load. He had a lot actually. Nice big postcard size of Soundwave. Must be Soundwave. That's superb. Creo was Sam Optimus Creo, and can you see that? It's a little bit dark in here, don't you think? Let's give it a bit more light. Creo Soundwave, Creo Optimus and Rex from Toy Story, all in the jungle thing, and Mr. August of the Judd himself, Hot Rod, doing kind of a flashy pose. And he had a few of these on his table, and just again, some brilliant effects he was coming out with. I bought 2 prints off Ed Perry. I brought a third off Ed Perry because he's just absolutely awesome. Main sketches of Skybite and Trax and Cosmos. Obviously, their voice actors there, Peter Spellows and is it Michael McConey, who played Trax and Cosmos in the original Generation 1. So I've got them both signed. So they'll go in with all the others from the past years as well. So that was cool. And I love Ed Perry. I love Ed Perry's art. He's just worked wonders for me. Ticks all boxes. And obviously, Olivia Ramdelli himself was there again. And we really had a good chat on Saturday night as a group in the bar. And Olivia was with us for a good about 4 hours, 5 hours, chinwagging, sketching, giving us tips. And we were just throwing random stuff at him, having like giving him our accents, no, because he's from California, I think, and we were just saying like our lingo, like chicken and jack, the Scouse thing, then the Mancunian accent and brummy and stuff like that. So we had a laugh. We had a very good laugh. Such a wonderful human being, and a highlight definitely of the Saturday evening. We were just all knocking them back, getting merry, and again he was just there. Who was it? Steve? Live for everything, die for nothing. Steve with his missus. Wonderful to see him there. He was the first person, kind of really sort of come down the lift and just walked around the car park into his car and blah blah blah. I love that man. He's such a wonderful man. His missus is so wonderful girl, and I've seen his review, and I'm glad your missus enjoyed it. And I think that was a brilliant tip from Jim. Go and buy your first toy, it's something to remember you to buy, which is absolutely brilliant. I should get a mandarin that, but then again, she'll probably just throw it at me at some point. But yeah, he was talking to it, and he was just tips on drawing and shading and ink and tip action and stuff. And then while he's talking to us, just randomly going, yeah, just doodling this Nemesis Prime, I think he was doing commission. Just brilliant. But talking the commissions, I got a commission off Ed Perry. Absolutely adore, love his drawings. Yeah, man. This is my commission for you. You'll see this on my Facebook page and the TF community. It's the Liege Maximum. For you who know me, seen the past couple of things, I fucking love this person. He's an evil bastard like me. I love me mythology. He's one of the 13 primes. Wonderful. A G2 inspired Covenant Primus kind of aesthetic for this one, where G2 Liege Maximo had a very sort of organic feel. This is a very sort of like patchwork metal, and again totally his own interpretation because we know Liege from the G2. Very just black silhouetted face. You didn't really see much about the eyes and the mouth, and he just took this to a whole new level. Thank you very much, Ed. I'll be in touch because we did have a little conversation about would you be interested in doing my tattoo. Get that designed by Ed of the original 13 Prime, so look out for that in the near future. Hopefully by next 2015 I'll have a bit of artwork on back into shoulders, Fantasimodo. And then that's all with the paper. I picked up a few postcards, £5 for the quid. Past ones. 50p was beer mats of Swerves. Swerves was a lot better this year. I felt the variety was a lot better. And the food was nice. I couldn't argue. Even though we did venture into the airport and stuff like that. It's gone to plastic. Plastic. I'm not going to go in order. I'm just going to show you the random ones. So happy to pick up a certain, how should I say, Generations toy. Unicron. Acquaintance. I got myself a Scourge at last. Woohoo! Got myself a Scourge. I think I said this in my first AA. I'd like a Scourge. Ended up picking up the Rat Bat version of him last year. But yeah, I got myself a Scourge, which I'm totally made up of. Now I want 2 more maybe to a few sweeps. But fantastic model. Love this model there is. Why has he got blue eyes? Why has he got blue eyes? That's the only thing that pisses me off. But love his Muzzy and everything else. Superb. Made up. Wasn't out on the Saturday. Was out on the Sunday morning. Instant buy. No, it was like, oh man. Forget Scoop. Forget Starscream. Scared rules. This thing's a piece of shit. The Minicon Assault Force. Those who read Dark Cybertron, these were sort of, is it the Ammonites? Yeah. Wonderful idea, poorly executed. Auto shift figure, do I recommend it? No. Crap in every way. Falls to bits when you transform it. He's garbage. But for a tenner, that was a good thing about this year's. I found a lot of the deluxes to be quite cheaper than past years. Going for a tenner, some for 20, 2 for 20. So really can't argue. But a tenner, yeah, don't pay any more. But utter shift figure. Definitely shelf warmer. Yeah, crap. Play them once, transform once, never again probably. Kapow was awesome this year. Felt like I got all my buys off Kapow. First bit of sexy junk. Gauntlet, Fistron, Iron Fists, whatever you call them. This is a wonderful toy from Mech Ideas. They gave us the Demolition Crew. Again, for a really good price. They keep them on this good price, good quality. Beautiful little toy. Little small, but he's a small character anyway. Love it. I know a few people. Ben got this a week or so before AI. Beautiful, made up, got it. Wouldn't mind piston now, but see what happens. Get yourself one. What's next? Oh, also off the Kapow. I've started it and I want more. Masterpiece side type G2. Beautiful in every way. I felt like I've missed out a lot on my masterpieces. I'm glad this is Kickstarter. I do want more, but this particular one, I love Sideswipe who became in Generation 2, a lot more sort of basically hands-on, blow everything else. Really more cocky attitude than what we see in IDW. Lovely. The paintwork on this. Black, okay. It's black, but it's gorgeous. Now, I don't know what other masterpieces like, but detail and everything else is spot on. Can't wait for the Doctor Who Rambo upgrade kit. That's going to be, yeah, orgasmic. Beautiful. And I know a few people got this for the first masterpieces. Superb. Love it. What else? Let's throw in this bit. my shittest buy, and it wasn't the Minicon Assault Force. My shittest buy I mentioned to the Juice 84 Ben, great guy. I literally come down. This was on the Saturday. After my main paces, I was just walking around, just sort of, yeah. And I said to them, I'm about to buy the shittest thing of AA. And I did. The cassette beast cage. Shit. Utter balls. Its cage doesn't really know nothing about it. I've got me Ravage in there from the BotCon set. Was it Final Conclusion? Fits really nice. Nothing. A bit good because I paid a tenner for it on the Saturday, and on the Sunday they went down to a fiver. I felt like taking mine back and saying I want a five refund and buy it again. Yeah, but again, you've got to work. I didn't. Impulse buy in a way, not really, because I was going to preview order this off Kapow with the cassettes, but yeah, Cage, woo, boss. So they did pick up, and again, I've got the Cybershark version. Was Peter Spells himself, a Skybite, lovely, absolutely fantastic. This is the Asian release, not the RID. I was searching around for them. Hopefully, so could take the AA this year, the RID version. But I wasn't paying £80 to £90 for them on eBay because these are all filthy gold digging thieves. But I got this, picked up 20 quid, mint in box, happy days, bought mine. Love this mould, I've got a Cybershark version, love it. And the paint apps are just even better than Cybershark. So, didn't get this signed, I wanted the RID version, but, you know, I got something signed by Peter Spells. Lovely gentleman, by the way. Fantastic. 20 quid. Bargain! And John, I do want your Scourge. I want a Scourge next. I think I should put that on my hit list for next year. The only thing that put me off is the huge chrome trailer he has. But John, look forward. Please do a review. I know it's the G2 Laser Prime from good old days. But lovely, lovely. What's next? Me Grail of the convention. Yeah, Grail of the convention. Warden, perfect effect. This has brought the boy out in me again. It has brought that childhood thing where you can't wait to open it, and then you get it out and you haven't even got all the content out, but you get the main figure out and you start going, yeah, doing all that way. This is by far possibly one of the best figures I now own. In terms of everything, playability, posability, detail, quality. Okay, his alt mode is shit, but this is just mind blowing. This is incredible. For the Grail, this is an utter must have. £90 I got them for, cheaper than what you would get them on off the actual Kapow site with post and packaging. But oh, I've had everything on them. Transformation into his alt mode's a bit fiddly, but oh man, this is incredible. And I could have got the Brave Max version, the Guardian, but I'm so glad I managed to pick up the Lost Light version, the Max colours. Mind-blowingly amazing. Just incredible. I'd say I'll do a review, but I might not, because he's far too, I don't know, I think I might just take some really nice photos of him, just throw them up as a montage. What do you reckon? But oh, check out other people. There's just so much to do with him, and oh, it's amazingly articulated and colours and just fantastic toy. Best one I've bought out of my sort of since being it. In fact, best thing I've probably bought for a long time. Just in terms of everything, brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Now, oh yeah, and he's got a whopping big gun that goes in the big Fort Max, which I'll never get close to. But yeah, insanely big. But looks the shit. Now for my awesome buy. This was the last thing I bought in AA. It had caught my eye on the Saturday, as well as a few other people who know. But I just went ahead and bought it. And I was glad I have that. It wasn't disappointment. It was actually, yeah, they're pretty fucking cool. And it was a Gundam. They had a massive Gundam table there. And you have all this lovely artistic work for Gundams. And they are a work of art. The detailing is just incredible. And I know the model kits and stuff like that. But I was skeptical. And I suppose I should be more skeptical when it's a Gundam teddy bear. This is Bear Guy. I don't know an awful great deal. I've looked up on his bio, and he's pretty, it's a pretty hardcore mobile suit, as you say. I know nothing about Gundam, so I'm not going to act like I do. I've read his bio, which is pretty fucking cool. the weaponry and the armaments it's on. But absolutely brilliant. It's definitely sparked my interest in Gundams. I do want another. And even the build was enjoyment to sort of what you get the end product of. And it's so cute but dangerous at the same time. And there's loads of customization here that could just happen. And, you know, I'm going to do a little bit of custom job on them. It's just like you've got like this, I think it's classed as a high quality build. Obviously I'm still learning about that, but he's got an articulation like some Voyagers that you oh, and there's like come off. Hey, that's good. But it's enjoyable, and you create something and now he's fallen to bits on camera, which is not good, but he feels so lovely. It's so lovely, and I know there's probably there is even more better ones than this particularly clunky bot, but absolutely brilliant and a definite start of something beautiful. Teddy Bear Gundam, brilliant. Check out the review. I might try and do a review, I don't know, but absolutely brilliant. I've missed out comics. Oh, have I? Where's my comic? Yeah, I missed that. That's it. Last two are going to be my comics. I picked up two comics. Not that piece of shit. I picked up, I don't know if you can see this, Beast Wars Reaching the Omega Point. This is a 2000 BotCon exclusive comic, I think. Set in the Beast Wars area, but dates back to the original 13 and the pre-13, not pre-13, but pre-20, is it? I don't know. I forget. I haven't read it in that long. But brilliant to pick this up. Fiver, boss, mine, reading. First purchase though of the convention goes to the Mars Attack and Transformers. This was bought off Steve. Live Forever and Die for Nothing, or whatever. I always get that confused. I'm sorry. Mars Attack, missed out on this, but look forward to reading that. Thank you very much, Dee, and you kickstarted all the buying. So that's it. I think that's all bought. Yeah, I think that's about right. Is it? Yeah. Here's my badge. Show that off. I got tracks, so I've got this signed by Tandon Coleman because he's just such a lovely human being. And a gentleman again. One of the guys I look forward to seeing again. And in Space 2 he's met him again. So that's brilliant. That's about it. Apart from that, I'm happy with my haul. You know, I had a good times. The people that make it. I want to say it was a place to meet you two, Ian, Privet, and Craig. Craig, you know you are. You are absolutely the Santa Claus of AA to me. Your Beast Wars, what you picked up there was absolutely brilliant. Gareth, again, you're the man. I look forward to seeing you every year. I hope everything's okay, and all of yous, for the people I haven't met, people I've mentioned, you know you are. I met yous. Yous are all awesome in my book. I look forward to seeing you all again, 2015. I'm going to make it probably, I'm going to try and plan further ahead, save a lot more cash, as we all would like to do. Book in advance, pay the hotel off. But over that, I'm running on to 30 minutes still, so I did want to make this second part shorter, but it hasn't happened. Yeah, loved 2014. Brilliant. Wish it didn't have to end so quickly. But I will be watching Let's Make YouTube Alive again. Let's get everyone out there. And I'll see you all soon. Stay tuned. And hopefully I'll have more content up very soon. And take care, people. Woohoo!